What if the very vitamins you trust most, the ones you swallow each morning believing they are protecting your health, are quietly destroying your body from the inside out? This is not a scare tactic, this is science. Right now, over 7% of seniors take daily supplements. Yet shocking new studies reveal that at least 4 of the most popular vitamins are directly linked to nerve damage, organ stress, heart failure, and even brain shrinkage. One study published in the Journal Neurology found that a commonly used B vitamin increased brain atrophy in older adults by over 500%. Another large review in the Journal of the American Medical Association revealed that a popular antioxidant actually increased death risk by 17%, and yet millions still take these pills every single morning. Why? Because no one is telling them the truth. The reality is that 99% of seniors do not know that the very vitamin they are swallowing to stay strong might actually be weakening their bones, fogging their memory, or raising their blood pressure every single day. And the number one dangerous vitamin, which I will reveal shortly, could increase your stroke risk by an astonishing 86%. But don't lose hope. In this presentation, you will discover both sides of the story. First, the 4 vitamins that can silently undermine your health. Then, the 4 powerful nutrients that science shows can restore your strength, sharpen your memory, and even extend your life. And I promise you, the number one good vitamin could literally save your independence. Let us begin with the first dangerous vitamin. Vitamin A now. Vitamin A is essential for healthy vision, for the immune system, and for the skin. But here's the problem. Most seniors are not getting vitamin A naturally from foods like liver, carrots, or spinach. They are getting it from synthetic sources in multivitamins in fortified foods, usually labeled as retinol palmitate or retinol acetate. This synthetic form is not safe in high amounts. It accumulates in fat tissue and in the liver. A major study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that high doses of synthetic vitamin A increase the risk of hip fractures by 86% in older adults. Hip fractures are one of the most devastating injuries a senior can suffer, with nearly 30% not surviving the first year afterward. Excess vitamin A also causes dry and thinning skin, blurred vision, hair loss, nausea, and joint pain. The real danger is that it builds up quietly over years, without symptoms at first. Many people cross the safe upper limit of 3,000 micrograms a day without realizing it, especially if they combine multivitamins with cod liver oil. If you see retinol palmitate or acetate on your supplement label, you may already be at risk. The solution is to replace synthetic vitamin A with food-based sources like carrots, spinach, and kale, which provide beta-carotene. Your body only converts beta-carotene into vitamin A as needed, so overdose is impossible. That one change could drastically lower your fracture risk and protect your liver and your skin. Now let us move on to vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is well known for its role in energy, mood, and brain function. That is why it is often sold in high-dose B-complex formulas marketed to seniors. But too much B6 can do the exact opposite of what it promises. The synthetic form, called pyridoxine hydrochloride, in high doses, actually damages nerve tissue. A study in neurology tracked older adults taking B6 supplements daily for 2 years. Those exceeding 100 milligrams a day began developing numbness, tingling, burning pain, and difficulty walking. These were not signs of aging or arthritis. They were signs of nerve toxicity caused by excess B6. Your body only needs 1.7 milligrams of B6 daily after age 60. Yet many seniors unknowingly take 50 times that because they combine a B-complex supplement with a multivitamin and sometimes energy drinks or fortified bars. Unlike many other water-soluble vitamins, B6 accumulates in the nerves. And once the damage starts, it may take months or even years to reverse. If you are experiencing tingling hands or burning feet and you are taking a B-complex, this may be the hidden culprit. The solution is to avoid pyridoxine hydrochloride in doses above 10 milligrams, unless prescribed. And if you do need a supplement, choose the bioactive form pyridoxal 5-phosphate and stay under safe limits. The third dangerous supplement is iron. Many seniors continue to take iron pills based on outdated advice, believing it will help with energy. But in reality, after 60, your body's iron requirement decreases. Unlike younger adults who lose iron through menstruation or growth, older adults accumulate iron continuously. And excess iron is toxic. It accelerates aging by causing oxidative stress, literally rusting your cells from the inside. The Framingham Heart Study showed that seniors with high iron levels had more than twice the risk of heart disease. Excess iron damages the liver, causing hemochromatosis, raises the risk of diabetes by 80%, and leads to fatigue and joint pain that is often mistaken for normal aging. By the time symptoms appear, organ damage may already be irreversible. Unless you have confirmed iron deficiency anemia from a blood test, you should not take iron supplements after 60. Get your iron from food sources like lean meats, beans, or fortified cereals. If you need to reduce absorption, drinking tea or coffee with meals can block up to 60% of iron uptake. Now, the most shocking of all, calcium supplements. Now, millions of seniors swallow calcium pills religiously, believing they are protecting their bones. But studies now show the opposite. The British Medical Journal published a meta-analysis of 15 studies involving 80,000 people, found that calcium supplements increased heart attack risk by 31%. Why? Because when you take a large dose of calcium, blood levels spike. Instead of going into your bones, much of that calcium ends up in your arteries, kidneys, and other tissues. Doctors call this the calcium paradox. Pills intended to prevent fractures may actually harden your arteries. The Women's Health Initiative study, which followed 36,000 women for 7 years, found calcium supplements didn't even prevent fractures, but they did increase kidney stone risk by 17% and stroke risk by 20%. The safe way to get calcium is from food spread throughout the day. A cup of yogurt provides over 400 milligrams, a glass of milk adds 300, and a serving of greens nearly 300 more. Never exceed 500 milligrams at once, and pair it with vitamin D, magnesium, and vitamin K2 to ensure proper absorption. Now that we have seen the 4 dangerous vitamins, let us flip the story. There are also 4 powerhouse nutrients that seniors urgently need: nutrients that restore energy, sharpen memory, and extend life. The first is magnesium. Magnesium is the hidden conductor of your body's orchestra. It regulates heart rhythm, muscle relaxation, and nerve signaling, and powers over 300 biochemical reactions. Yet more than 70% of seniors are deficient. Low magnesium causes cramps, restless sleep, palpitations, and anxiety. Studies show magnesium supplementation improves sleep quality, reduces stress hormones at night, lowers diabetes risk. It even helps with chronic pain. But not all magnesium is equal. Magnesium oxide is poorly absorbed and often causes diarrhea. The best forms are magnesium glycinate, which calms the nervous system and improves sleep, and magnesium malate, which supports muscle energy. A dose of 200 to 400 milligrams after dinner is ideal. Next is vitamin K2, the missing link for bone and heart health. Unlike vitamin K1, which supports clotting, K2 directs calcium into bones and away from arteries. Without enough K2, calcium builds up in the wrong places, hardening arteries while leaving bones brittle. The Rotterdam Heart Study, which followed over 4,800 people, found that high K2 intake lowered artery calcification by 52% and heart disease deaths by 57%. In postmenopausal women, K2 supplementation reduced bone loss by half. The best form is MK7, which stays active in the blood for up to 72 hours. Always take it with vitamin D3 and a meal that contains fat. The third essential nutrient is omega-3 fatty acids. EPA and DHA are the building blocks of your brain and the natural extinguishers of inflammation. Seniors with the highest omega-3 levels live an average of nearly 5 years longer. EPA reduces systemic inflammation that drives heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes. DHA is critical for memory, mood, and cognitive function. Deficiency leads to faster decline, depression, and dementia. The problem is that plant sources like flax or walnuts only provide ALA, which converts very poorly to EPA and DHA. You need direct sources from fatty fish like salmon or sardines or high-quality fish oil or algae oil. A daily dose of 1 to 2 grams of combined EPA and DHA can dramatically improve joint comfort, mood, blood pressure, and memory. And finally, the king of them all, vitamin D3. This hormone-like vitamin regulates over 1,000 genes, and deficiency is rampant among seniors because the skin loses 75% of its ability to make vitamin D from sunlight after 60. Research shows that optimal vitamin D levels reduce all-cause mortality by 31%, lower cancer risk by 35%, cut autoimmune disease risk by 40%, and reduce dementia risk by 53%. Vitamin D strengthens bones, muscles, and the immune system, and even lifts mood. Most seniors require 4,000 to 6,000 units of vitamin D3 daily, not the outdated recommendation of 800. Always take it with fat for absorption, and combine it with magnesium and K2 for maximum benefit and safety. So let us recap. 4 dangerous supplements to avoid: synthetic vitamin A, high-dose vitamin B6, necessary iron, and high-dose calcium. And for powerhouse nutrients to embrace: magnesium, vitamin K2, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin D3. Remember this: one wrong pill can quietly shorten your life, but the right nutrients can restore your strength, protect your brain, and extend your independence. Now I want to hear from you. Which of the bad vitamins have you been taking, and which of the good ones are you going to start today? Share your answers below. We are reading and replying to every single comment with personalized advice. Thank you for watching. Take care of your health, because your best years can still be ahead of you.